A quadruple murderer will spend the rest of his life in prison without the possibility of parole. Major John Kaler killed his 4 neighbors, including 2 teenagers, last June. A judge handed down that sentence less than 2 hours ago.
KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez was in the courtroom in Wallace, Idaho today as the victims left behind told the judge why he should never be released. Nicole?
Mark Whitney. So the courtroom here in Wallace was just packed full this afternoon. We heard from not only the judge and prosecutors and defense, but we also heard from 9 different family members.
Ken Garvey, 65 years old, a father protecting his daughter and grandchildren until death. Ken Garvey, 41 years old, a strong, independent, fierce, loving, happy, and brave mother that did anything and everything for her children. She emulated a great mother and gave her life to protect her children. Devin Smith, 18 years old, a young man that just graduated high school and had a full life to live. Aiken Smith, 16 years old, a young man that just started driving and had a full life to live and was dedicated to the community and even our country.
Those are the 4 people Major John Kaler killed on June 18th after he says one of them was inappropriate in front of his daughter. Now he is spending the rest of his life in prison. That is what the victim's family had asked the judge for.
He killed an entire branch of our family tree. Nothing left, no other brothers, no sisters. Never any great-grandchildren to watch grow up.
After hearing from almost 10 family members, the prosecution suggested the judge give Kaler 50 years to life for each charge. But the defense asked the court to consider Kaler's history and give him the option of parole.
Neglect, physical abuse, mental abuse, poverty, instability, lack of housing, lack of clothing, lack of education.
The defense said despite all that, Kaler did not have a history of drug abuse or violence. Kaler himself decided not to say anything before the sentencing. So before making the decision, the judge said that she went through all of the facts of the case, of course, and she also looked to other cases for context. She said while doing that, most of those other cases were about 1 murder, not 4. So she said context there is that we just don't see crimes this big in Idaho very often. In Wallace, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.